Hi everyone, so if you're watching this, that means you have come to my YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe or give me a thumbs up if you like the video. So basically I've started YouTube because I just want to track my prep to the Arnold Classic, which is in March 2017. Also just to keep me accountable, inspire others, and just because I love everything health and fitness. So I want to share my own personal journey, my knowledge, my training, my eating, my emotions, the ups, the downs, the lows, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because it is definitely not all glitz and glamour within the fitness industry and competing. So I just want to share with you my journey, and I absolutely hope that you like my content. Drop me a comment on what you'd like to see, any questions, and I'll get back to you guys as quick as possible. The more feedback you give me, the better content I can provide for you. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. So I am 24. I live on the Gold Coast in Australia. About 4 years ago was when I started going to the gym. What led me to the gym was actually a boyfriend at the time that told me I was fat, unattractive, and needed to lose weight. So that was a bit of a slap in the face, but it definitely put me on the right path. At the time I was midway through studying my diploma of nursing, so my stress was an all-time high. I was studying full-time, trying to work full-time as an assistant nurse, which I had been doing for about 2 years in aged care, and I didn't live a very healthy lifestyle. I think I ate McDonald's about 2 to 3 times a day. My favourite food was a toasted sandwich on meagre noodles and baked potatoes with gravy. Disgusting. I also used to party a lot. I used to drink most weekends, as you do when you're about 18. And I was a smoker, and I had quit, and I replaced smoking with copious amounts of food, which did lead me to put on a bit of weight, but yeah, I wasn't the healthiest person. So when that was said to me, it was kind of a bit of a slap in the face, but a bit of a wake-up call. So the first thing I did was I joined Good Life at Rabina, and I did the 12-week challenge where I lost about 9 kilos roughly, and I had a personal trainer guide me through that. I did a lot of Les Mills workouts, the classes, absolutely love them. If you're a beginner, great place to start. I learned so much just in all of the Les Mills workouts. From there I kept eating healthy, relatively healthy. I didn't know much about nutrition, but I did change a lot of eating habits. I was eating regular meals, healthier meals. I didn't know what a macronutrient was, what a calorie was, when you should eat your carbs, when you shouldn't eat your carbs. I'm pretty sure I thought at that time carbs were bad and not to eat carbs, so I'm pretty sure I didn't eat much carbs. So I took it seriously, but I didn't take it as seriously as I do now. It wasn't until I started getting a little bit bored with my training that I ended up coming across a girl on Instagram, and she was selling training programs. So I bought her weight training program and I started that. I started seeing massive changes in my body composition. I was gaining muscle, a lot of muscle, and I was losing fat. And I really enjoyed doing it, and which led me onto wanting to learn more about weights. So bodybuilding.com is the best website for beginners. It's got articles about nutrition, training. It's got all your muscle groups and all the exercises you can do for them, and it also has videos to show you how to do it, so you're doing proper form and technique, what muscles it's targeting and all of that. I learned a lot from that website. And I just watched all the guys in the gym and just copied what they did, or asked, like, how do you do that? I've been very fortunate enough to meet a lot of like knowledgeable people within the fitness industry that have taught me a lot about training. Although you can never learn enough, I'm still learning to this day, 4 years later. And yeah, so from there, I used to see the fitness girls that were lean and had a lot of muscle walk around the gyms, and I used to tell myself, like, I want to look like that one day. And I always said to myself, like, I want to compete. And I had never even knew what was involved in fitness competitions or bodybuilding. I didn't know anything about bodybuilding as such, really. Like, I started my own Instagram, and I started finding people on social media, fitness models, and I was interested in what they were doing, and I knew I was, like, passionate about it, but I really didn't know much about it at all. It wasn't until Melissa Lehman, WEFF Pro, put up an advertisement for to do a photo shoot package prep. So I basically did a prep with her for a few months. It was kind of like a comp prep, really, now that I look at it. I did that with her, and I lost a fair bit of weight. Yeah, that's when she pushed me into and encouraged me and guided me into my first show, which was INBA, where I came top 10 in Queensland, although I was way too lean, but I didn't have enough muscle for fitness to place, unfortunately. That was such a great experience. I gave 150%. I learned so much from that prep about training, nutrition, dedication, commitment, everything. And I absolutely just fell in love with competing. From there, I went on to prep in a back-to-back show, and I did the WBFF last May on the Gold Coast at the Arts Centre. Absolutely fabulous show. Ari puts on a great event. Loved everything about it. I did bikini division, and I placed 5th. And from there I went on to prep for the October show. My body really wasn't responding that well. I was having a lot of hormonal and personal issues in my life. I kind of hit not a very healthy mental state with body image. If you've been following me on social media for a while, I have stated the issues that I did go through. So I did make the decision at about 4 or 5 weeks out from my show to drop out, just for my own mental state. I truly believe if you're going to compete, you need to be happy within yourself. Competing isn't going to fill the hole in your heart about your body image, or make you feel more confident, or make you feel on top of the world, because once the show is done, that's it. You're left with the judge's feedback, and most of the time it is quite critical, and if you can't take on board the criticism that they're giving you and turn it into a positive, it can really eat you up and make you feel like your self-esteem is not that great. So I made the decision to pull out. I still dieted down. Unfortunately, I got down to about 1,000 calories. Not a very good place at all. I had a lot of hormonal issues from that. After that, I made sure I reverse dieted 100%, and then I really focused on working towards building muscle. I did put on quite a lot of weight, although it was probably the best off season I have had. I had massive lifts. I trained with a good friend of mine, Luke, who introduced me to strength training and like moving heavy weight, like weight that I never thought I could possibly be able to move, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I loved my training. I learned how to love myself on the pudgy side of life, and I just really got to know myself before I started prepping for my next show, really found myself and where I'm at in the fitness industry. I knew that if I was going to compete again, that I wanted to make sure I had the right amount of muscle and I was happy mentally and physically where I was at, because I knew that I had to give 150% to my next show. So this year in about May was when I decided to do my next prep. So I prepped with Logan Robson, a very well-known bodybuilder to Australia. Me and him have very similar ways of thinking in regards to nutrition and training protocols. We highly believe in stepping on stage on the highest calories you possibly can with limited amount of cardio, although this prep I did do a lot of cardio. So me and Logan worked very closely together, where I brought my best conditioning yet to the IFBB stage in October that just went. I placed first place in Bikini Novice. I still can't believe I took home first place. That prep was really, really tough. Before going back to Logan, I did go to another coach that did things a little differently to what I believed in. I was on very low calories. I did drop weight very quickly. I did feel quite fatigued and exhausted at 20 weeks out, which isn't really ideal to where you at 20 weeks out, so you don't really have much room to go. And being a nurse, like, I really need my mental state and my energy, even through prepping and just through work itself. So I made a decision to go back to Logan. So from going from that and back to Logan, losing a lot of weight, I gained a lot of weight to up my calories, and I had to do excessive amounts of cardio. It was a really big mental battle, but I persevered through, pushed through. Logan was so great. He encouraged me every step of the way. He believed in me. He had faith in me. I remember on the Thursday in peak week, I was crying in the middle of the gym saying, I'm giving up, but I didn't give up. I persevered and I came first place. And then I went on a week later and did nationals in Sydney. I stepped it up and went into opens. Opens was always the goal. I've been training for 4 years now and I have busted my ass, and I truly believe I deserve to stand in the open lineup regardless of how many shows I had done in the IFBB. So I took a risk and I placed 4th in Australia, which in an international show. That in itself is just the biggest achievement so far. So here I am now getting ready to document my next prep. I've had a good 4 weeks of relaxing, enjoying myself. I'm only 5 kilos or so up from stage weight, 10 mils of fat increase, which isn't really much. My diet hasn't been on point, but I've been relatively consistent. I'm not as lean as I was, but I'm okay with that. I'm happy where I'm at. My mental state is good. My drive is good. My passion is still there. It's there, if not more than ever. As of Monday, it'll be day 1 of comp prep for the Arnold Classic, which I'm hoping for a really good result. That is where that show is what I have been aiming for a long time now, and that is the ultimate goal at this time. I'll be competing for a pro card. That is probably number 1 on the dream list. So I'm ready to give it all or nothing to this prep. That is my competing side of thing, fitness side of thing. Other than that, I am a full-time nurse. I work at 2 hospitals. I rotate all throughout the hospitals. My main specialty is theatre, where I have done anaesthetics and I have done day theatre, but I love change, so I just work everywhere and anywhere. I just finished my first year of uni to do my Bachelor of Nursing, as there is different grades of being a nurse. So I just finished that. I'm currently midway through studying my personal training course. It's been on my to-do list for way too long, so I'm finally getting that done. And so I can have the best of both worlds, and I start my Diploma of Nutrition in January, so I'm looking forward to expanding my knowledge and yeah, doing exactly what I love. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Hey everyone, so I just got here to F45 at Labrador. I'm about to do their Firestorm class. It's really hot here on the Gold Coast today, so wish me luck. My hair is nice and freshly done, but I do not think I'll be looking like this afterwards. So I've got about a 45-minute high intensity circuit training workout ahead of me. I'm about to have my Thermogenic by MTS Nutrition drop factor, probably one of my favorite thermos to have prior to doing cardio. Other than that, I'll either have that or Platinum Labs OptiBurn. So see you soon. Bye. Just finished F45 at Labrador. What a workout. It is so hot out here on the Gold Coast. I'm dripping with sweat. I must admit, it's the end of a massive week of lifting in the gym, so my body's feeling quite fatigued, and I've just come off a graveyard shift, but I still persevered, got in there, got it done. I'm dead. Now I'm going to go meet my mum for a coffee and maybe a protein ball. Alright, chat to you soon. Hi guys, so we're here at EMF Fitness Centre down at Pacific Fair. We're about to shoot with James Hoskin, make a video for my sponsors, X50 Green Tea. Pretty excited to get some footage out in the gym, probably training with the subs, and then we're going to head down to the beach and get some footage down there. So, see you there. This is a critical moment when you cannot decide which white pair of shoes to wear. Which one's the Nike one thing? Yeah, I reckon the darker ones. And in case anyone is wondering, these eyelashes, they're real. I grew them myself. Everyone asks me where I get my eyelashes done. Nowhere. The secret is grow them yourself. And genetics. And 100 layers of mascara. And 100 layers of mascara. Here's the lining, you found it.
Alright, hey guys, we're here today at EMF Fair, Pacific Fair. I'm Jade and I'm with Jess's YouTube channel, but I'm taking over, I don't know why. But yeah, we're going to do some filming today for Green Tea X50, and Jess is looking lovely. And then, yeah, it should be good.
Awesome, let's get to work.
Send the tweeters, make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor.
Tell me, where the freaks at? Tell me, where the freaks at? Freaks at, freaks at, freaks at, freaks at.
Tell me where the freaks at. We get that bass thumping, people jumping all over the world. We got
Everybody's not white, and I'm like, do I ask the question or do I not ask the question?
Got them speakers bumping, let me trumpet for the woman with curves. Got that freak flow, freak show. Welcome to the circus, let the leaders lead.
Hey everyone, so we're midway through the shoot for X50. It's a beautiful day on the Gold Coast, as you can see. So we've got an awesome gym to do our shoot at. We're shooting for X50 green tea. My favourite flavour is chocolate. I put it in my long blacks almost every single day. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you try it.
Just preach, welcome to the service. Close the curtains on them if they're acting like they never heard us. See, we do this for a purpose, just to keep that fire burning. And we don't need no water, let that mother burn. Timmy, play your trumpet, let the people go berserk.
What are we doing now, Jess? So we're down at Gore Beach. I'm about to get some outdoor footage of me sprinting using the something. What they called. What are they called?
The drone.
How was your sprint?
I'm just gonna get you running.
I cannot breathe. The shoot is done for the day. Now I'm going to get what I have been desperately craving for. We've driven all the way to Palm Beach for this. I'm going to get a sweet treat. Words cannot contain my excitement. Down to earth organic. This is a Nutella mousse bowl and oh my god. It is everything everyone has said it was going to be. Amazing. This is my last weekend of free eating before prep starts. And I have no regrets. None. I made a slice. This has a cookie dough bottom, then a layer of creamed caramel filling, and then it has shredded coconut, and then there's shortbread crushed up biscuits with melted butter through it, and then it's got Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate. It's got Reese Buttercups in the white chocolate and the peanut butter chocolate ones. It's got peanut M&Ms and
This is your last night before prep.
marshmallows.
Okay.
And here we go. Oh my god.
What's that meal bit? One here.
Caramel.
Oh, I won't eat much.
Oh my god.
You did well.
Like actual
This
caramel filling.
This probably